Hey, welcome back. This is Rick Garza here with episode 42 of The Character, the Habits, and the Life of a Professional Sales Athlete. You know, the question may be coming to your mind and has popped up in my mind as I've lived this life of a professional sales athlete and say, when do I arrive? When have I achieved that status and can maintain that status of a professional sales athlete? Well, all we have to do is look at our counterparts in the world of athleticism, the professional athletes. And you know, the true ones never stop learning. They continue to hone their skills. They continue to just get a little bit better in areas that they understand and identify as their weaknesses. And some of them actually even reimagine themselves and redesign themselves in their swing, in their shots, in their approach to a game, just to continue to get a little bit better each and every day. And in this world that you and I live in of professional sales athletes, things happen all the time. You know, things happen that cause the industry to change, that cause your territory to change, your market, your competitors. And so we always have to be in the position of what we're going to talk about this morning in scroll number 9 of The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino, and that is, I will act now. You see, you can have the greatest ideas, you can put them on paper, but they won't accomplish anything. You could take this book that I've been talking about, The Greatest Salesman in the World, and memorize every single word of the 10 scrolls, but without action, nothing will happen. You can have a map that can get you to anywhere you want to in this world, but without action, you'll never move an inch. And see, that's the thing. Action is something that we all need to consider. And by acting now, we will learn that there is nothing impossible except what we place upon ourselves as limitations. See, the thing about acting now requires you to break past the fear. And I can speak from personal experience. There's a lot of things I don't necessarily like to do, and I procrastinate and I put off. And the more I procrastinate or the more I put off, the bigger the thing seems to be until I'm forced to act on it. And then once I act on it, you know what? It really wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't as significant. The consequences of it weren't anywhere near what I thought. And in some cases, it never even happened. And then I tell myself, you know, I should have acted when I knew I should have and when I was directed. So by acting now, it takes this lion of terror, this big obstacle that you may view it as, and it becomes an ant of equanimity. It becomes such a small thing by acting now. So I want to challenge you this morning. What are those things that you need to act on that you've put off to tomorrow that need to be done today? What are those conversations that need to be applied to today in order to not only benefit that individual, but also help you in your leadership? What are those doors that you need to act on, that you need to not stop and think about doing? Because see, the professional sales athlete will have already knocked on 10 while the other person is thinking about knocking on the first door. The professional sales athlete will have already completed their quota and exceeded their quota of door knocks or emails or phone calls and says, I am finished, while the first person who didn't act on it barely even got started. You see, by acting now, you will begin to chip away inch by inch, call by call, customer by customer, the activities that it takes to be successful. There is nothing that comes easy. There is a price you have to invest in order to get the return that you want. So I want to challenge you not to let this terror, this procrastination stop you from acting now, but apply yourself in what you know you have the ability to be, and that's a professional sales athlete. Take action now. make it happen, and watch what happens to you as I watch what happens to me in this role of a professional sales athlete. Go make it a great day, because this is the first day of the rest of your life and the beginning of a new day for you and me as professional sales athletes. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.